Well, in London, we're updating our Smart London plan from 2013. It's very much a creature of its time, and we need a new plan for the next 5 years. So we're in the midst of a listening exercise to develop a new Smart London plan, and it has two main elements. One is to develop our innovation in what would traditionally be called smart city expertise, such as innovation for autonomous vehicles and the big systems that are happening across the city. And secondly, and this is the new element, really building the digital capability of our public services by focusing on digital leadership, common standards and data sharing. One of the really interesting things about London and the UK GovTech market is that we also see digital change happening in the National Health Service. So the integration of what public services do in supporting older patients with social care and NHS data and record collection is now being discussed in the context of record and care integration. And that's a tremendous opportunity for us to make healthcare in all of its forms to serve the citizen much better, to serve vulnerable patients suffering from dementia who need extra care needs, to integrate those records to make sure that they get the best healthcare possible and also to make the jobs of doctors much easier. Yeah, privacy is built into the heart of the new system that's being discussed, and in the UK there's been a very, very strong push, not only because of new data laws known as the GDPR coming in, but also a national discussion around people's rights. And if we strike the right balance, we'll be able to make the healthcare system much more effective and to work in a much more integrated fashion with the wider public services serving the people of London. London's always been leading the way on open data. We at the moment have 700 open data sets that are used by thousands of app developers. Services like Citymapper essentially have been created off the back of the open information coming from Transport for London, London's transport network. We have a community of over 13,000 developers, 80 live data feeds just from transport information alone. And that's just pushing the boundaries of what innovation we can do. I think that's the tip of the iceberg. With our public services, a metropolitan borough, the layer of government just below City Hall, typically operating about 650 different services to the citizen, each supported by an array of technology, each collecting its own data, which is not yet computable. We have the opportunity to really use data to transform our city and the services that are provided to people who live, work and visit London.